Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles right here in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a bad car. And when I say bad car, this car needs a lot of work done to it. But it's a good price range, and if you're a mechanic or your dad's a mechanic, there's still hope for it. But I'm going to call it a scratch and dent mechanic special, because this car has scratches and dents all over the car. You can see a crack right here, door dings on the bottom of the rocker panel. It's scraped. The paint, the clear coat is coming off the roof, and it's starting to come off the trunk right here. You can just see where it's bleeding through. The hatch opens up, it's clean in the back. The seats are in good shape. It's got a rear window defroster. The tires are weak on the car. You can see the cracks on that rear tire. Let's look at the other side. You can just see little like weather cracks. So it's going to need tires. When you drive the car, the brakes are squealing pretty bad. So I'm sure it's going to need some brake pads, probably front and rear. These Volkswagens have disc brakes. The good news is parts are pretty cheap. The headlights are all fogged over. Needs one of those cleaning kits. The hood is faded. The hood is dented. The windshield has a crack right here. Looks like the inspection sticker is good till the end of this month, the end of January. Under the hood, it's got a 4-cylinder engine. I've got it running right now. The previous owner installed a new battery, and the battery light is on the dash, and the temperature light is on. It's not hot. I just started it and drove it across the street. He said he took it to AutoZone and they scanned it, and it needs a temperature sensor. In fact, the receipts are right here. It needs like 2 or 3 sensors. But he went to AutoZone and they scanned it. And let's see what it says here. There's prices on these too. Okay, the code P1582 mass airflow sensor, $73. That's the most expensive one. Then there's one here, code P0440, and this is a canister purge valve. It's $39.99. And then this says 4-cylinder coolant temperature sensor. It's $10.99. And that trouble code was P1256. And you can see the temperature light is flashing. It's not hot, it's just the sensor is bad. And the battery light was just on, but now it's off. It's intermittent. So I don't know if the charging system is about to quit. I just don't know. It might need a new alternator. It's got 185,000 miles. It's running smooth right now, but when you first start it, when it's cold, it has a miss. And one of those little AutoZone tickets said it might have a possible vacuum leak. So there might be a rubber hose or something that's leaking. The radio faceplate is missing. You can see just wear and tear marks on the door panels. I mean, basically it's just a bad car. The seats are good. They're vinyl. It's a German engineered Volkswagen, but you're gonna have to put tires, you're gonna have to do brakes, do some paint work, replace some of the sensors. And like say, if you're a mechanic or you're trying to buy something for your daughter and you don't mind fixing it up, you know, it's a lot of car for $1,500. But we're selling it as is. If it breaks in half, you get both halves. I'm trying to show you everything I know about it. But if you're looking for a little project and it's a good cash car, give us a call. If we don't sell it on Craigslist here, we're going to probably just take it to one of the car auctions. But it's basically a bad car. Whoever gets it needs to take it and get the brakes looked at, get the sensors replaced. I guess you could wait on the paint. You definitely need to get some tires for it. And it's got some Uniroyal. Volkswagen tires are probably not that expensive. They're 16-inch 205/55 16s. take it for a spin here. does have power windows, and the power windows work. You can see the armrest here is cracked. The sunroof, the little plastic deal is missing a molding. I mean, it's a bad car. It's not a good car. But again, it's not an expensive car either. See, the battery light is off right now, but it was on when I first got in it, first started driving it. I guess I spun the tires there in the mud. The transmission does shift smooth, and when you put the brakes on, you can feel the strut on the left side is worn and loose. And actually, since I've been driving it, the brakes have stopped squealing. So maybe they had a little rust on them from it sitting. You know, we've had all that cold weather and rain. Actually, the brakes are pretty quiet right now. But I'm trying to be honest with you about this car. It may have some other problems that I don't even know about, but I'm trying to tell you about what I see. But truthfully, I think the brakes might be fine. But if you're a mechanic, or you know a mechanic, and you got some little bit extra money to invest fixing it up, I think it'd be good transportation. It's got 185,503 miles. But we just want to get rid of it. The guy needed $1,500 for a down payment on a motorcycle. He had the clear title, so we did our deal. We're just getting rid of it. It's as is. It's not negotiable. It's $1,500. If you come look at it and you hate it, don't buy it. But if you decide you want it, we'll be glad to sell it to you. Have a great day. This is Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails.